continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. To throw again on second down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second down, Love once more. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Pittman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes. because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Right, 97.
Play action this time with Love. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Didn't yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Love now. Caught on the slant. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Love looking to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Touchdown! Michael Pittman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Colts football and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Love, they go play action now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Dancing away at the 35. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are at half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. From the 24, Herbert. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's got room. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First and 10, Taylor now. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to...
Off the play fake, Love. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Running left, Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have retaken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Caught by Allen. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away whistles. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Hines. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Okay.
And you can see they'll be the AFC South representative, but for the moment at least, they'd still need to host a wild card game in that first weekend, but not the worst thing in the world.
No, not at all. And you and I both know this about this division. It's been wide open and extremely competitive, and it was again this year. So for a team to come away with the division title and get to the playoffs, you know they'll be battle-tested for their run in January and into February.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Striker, 3-3. Green. Ready?
Here's Love. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Love. This pass caught. It's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
And cycle. Ready.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing. Love. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Love to throw for it on fourth. Looking end zone, he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Chargers offense back onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Allen's got it complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. To the air again, Herbert. Williams brings it in. And they'll wind up all the way down inside the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15, even the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Herbert to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try to get the touchdown later.
Herbert going to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Throwing, Herbert. Flush to his right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and the deficit stays right where it is. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion. This is caught inside the 15.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Now Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Hey, what's this? Dog ran.
Love throwing for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Okay, ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Love. Campbell making the catch. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Love looking to throw. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Ready?
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well,